What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here for the watch along as Spurs back after the international break home to Aston Villa. There is no Ben and Simeon today, so you have got me and my brother Iggy. Iggy, how are you, brother?
I'm good. It's been a long while. And with the international break, it felt even longer. But here we are, back to Premier League football and Tottenham Hotspur, most importantly.
Exactly. Now, before we start talking about the game, just a quick one. Ben and Simeon are not here today. It is, God bless him, Grandpa's memorial, his stone setting today, so they're with the family. It was also Grandpa's birthday yesterday, so wishing him a happy heavenly birthday. Just a massive part of this channel and a wonderful human being, wasn't he?
Yeah, I had the pleasure of meeting him many a times at the ground, watching Spurs win, lose, or draw. But he was always very level-headed in a sense. Whenever we've lost, some of us will be extremely emotional, and whether we won or whether we lost. Yeah, but he was always quite level-headed. I had many opportunities to meet him at the ground, like I said, and of course for the 100k party, like you rightfully mentioned earlier. So yeah, it's a shame we won't be seeing him on the grounds anymore, but you know, long, massive rest in peace to him, and I'm sure he'll be watching Spurs wherever. He
will indeed. He was a gentleman's gentleman. I was with him for the Leicester game with Bergwijn's couple of goals. He had a massive joke about with me at Aston Villa, which was one of the first games I went to in the new stadium, and I went to the toilet and Højbjerg scored. And he came back and said the typical, you should go to the toilet more often, we score when you go. Got to know him very well through the family and my close connections with them. But God bless Grandpa. Let's get 3 points for him today. And just a big loss to the We Are Tottenham TV community and family. But we do have a game today. Team selection is out. Just to give you the Tottenham team, we have Vicario in goal. The back four of Porro, Romero, Van der Ven and Jed Spence at left back. Destiny is not even in the starting lineup. We have the much debatable at the moment, especially for home games, double pivot of Bentancur and Paulinho. Then we have the three of Kudus on the right, Xavi Simons in the centre, playing the number 10 that we all want him to see. Odegaard on the left, and Matisse Tell again up front. Iggy, instant reaction to that lineup when you saw it?
It's a strong team. It's the strongest team that we can field up till now. I mean, I mentioned it to you before we went on. I'm always happy with that back five and having Paulinho and Bentancur, who's playing a bit of a deeper role. Would like to see Bentancur a bit more forward, box to box, the way he was used previously. He's been held back a little bit, in my opinion, but it's always reassuring having him there alongside Paulinho, who's becoming a massive fan favourite. In that final third, Simmons playing in the 10. Many of people, I mean, I like him on the left hand side. But you know, many of the fans want to see him in that 10 role. He's got that opportunity today. Kudus, what can we say? He's been a great signing since coming on. Odegaard, another opportunity on that left-hand side. Of course, up front is probably the one area where I don't feel like we're strongest. I know you're a massive fan of Tell. Me, a little bit less.
I just think that goal.
He scored against Leeds. He scored on international duty for the under-21s. Let's hope we can carry on that streak today. Obviously, Colin Wine coming back will offer us another dimension.
Okay. So I have to tell you some news because I saw it in the chat, and there is a change at centre-back. Romero's apparently done something in the warm-up, and it is Van der Ven and Kevin Danso.
All right, so Danso comes in. Well, listen, it's still a... This is one of the one thing about internationals. You never quite know how the players come back from it. How they get that first game after the international is always the one. Especially like players like Romero who come back from further out. So look. Danso comes in. I'm sure he's good enough for me. He isn't Romero, of course he isn't, but for me, it's a good enough cover. Like I was mentioning earlier, with Moine coming back, into the squad, I feel like he's going to give us a different dimension. He will score goals, but he will miss goals, but he will score goals. Having him available, Richarlison, of course, saving him for the midweek game. This is a good opportunity for Tel to really make a point, because his position will come under pressure now that Moane's back.
Damn right. So let's first of all, I'm a massive fan of Kevin Danso. Yes, he's no Romero, but he's an old school defender that loves defending. And yes, I'd rather have Romero in, but you look at what defensive replacements we've had in the past, he is more than capable and more than suitable. Now, I wanted to have this conversation with you, and I was thinking, do I do it with you over WhatsApp when we were speaking? But I thought, no, we're in the studio. Obviously, an Italian man here.
Oh, you're going to put me on the spot.
No, obviously, I just want to know your record. There's been a lot of talk with Vicario, obviously. A lot of stats have come out and said he's been the best goalie in certain stats and everything. Obviously, been under a bit of pressure, whether it be his distribution or mistakes. What's your overall impression of Vicario this season?
This season, listen, he hasn't had the fight. He hasn't started the season well. Mistakes. He's made mistakes. So, overall, it hasn't been his finest time. Overall, though, I have to say, I think he's been a really good goalkeeper for us. Last season, and probably he has won us a lot of points. Kept us in games, made them some important. I don't remember a lot of games where he hasn't had to make an important save to either save the result or keep us in the game or helping us win in the game. This season been a bit different. He's, the Brighton game comes to mind. He made a couple of mistakes there. Coming out is not his forte. Shot stopping has been his forte.
Yep.
But you know what? He's our goalkeeper, and I think, and I know we can. We could look at everything at the end of the season and stuff like that, and or if he carries on with his form, then of course Kinski's going to look at it and say, look, we need to give him a chance. But for now at least, I will stick with Vic for the next upcoming games, this game, and of course the Champions League coming up. And if he still gives that impression where he's not the Vic that we know, and this is the Vic that we're now seeing, then of course, like any other player, you step aside and let someone else have a chance.
Agreed. Now let's talk about do you know what? I think the biggest discussion right now with this selection is the Paulinho, Bentancur double pivot, which at home hasn't looked. Manchester City away worked brilliantly. Leeds away worked brilliantly, but obviously at home, Bournemouth and Wolves, it didn't work. We needed. I personally would have had Sarr next to Paulinho today, just for his energy and just his drive. But these two, I can see why he's done it today because of the opponents. Aston Villa have got a strong midfield. Where are you with this double pivot in certain games?
Listen, in certain games you can apply it, like in games, tough games, I could see why Sarr perhaps would go in a 3 and maybe would put Simmons out on the left-hand side to give us a little bit more, in the midfield today is going to be a very important part where we have to watch out for. I think that's where the game will be won and lost for either us or them. That's going to be an important area. So I'm a bit concerned because Simmons at the moment you can see that he's a technical player, but he's a bit lightweight. He hasn't quite adapted physically to the Premier League as yet, in my opinion. So I would have liked to have seen Sarr in there and perhaps Simmons out wide just for now, or certainly for the start of the game. But we've gone with it with double pivot there, with freeing up Simmons. And like I said earlier, I would like to see with Sarr there, it gives Bentancur a bit more freedom to go, and I see that's the best part of Bentancur when he's pressing up and high on the pitch. In their double pivot, he's held a little bit back, leaving that freedom to the 10, which is what Simmons is. Look, we shall see. We've got to start playing Simmons for what we got him for, which is to play in the 10. I completely agree with that part of it. So, but it gives us, we're a bit more attacking, with Simmons, Kudos, and other, but as well as a striker. Yep. We are very, very attacking minded, and I don't mind seeing us. And perhaps the 2 in the pivot is to give us a bit more balance in that midfield. But the battle will be there, man.
Right, let's have a bit of fun with there is 557 people in the chat.
Yeah.
You and I here. So, I'm going Paulinho with this question. Who is going to be the first player to put an absolute cruncher in on Matty Cash? I'm going Paulinho. What are people in the chat going? What are you going?
It's difficult because he's out wide, isn't he? If he was playing in the middle of the park, perhaps I would more
Could
than
he be a
likely
Kevin
disagree.
Danso?
I hope we don't have to resort into that. I want us to play the match and not focus too much of getting one on Cash or getting one on anyone else. For me, I'm more focused and concentrate to see how we play.
Yep.
This is a good game to play. You know, Villa Spurs games have always been good games, and you know, we need to focus on getting a good. Like you said, I read your tweet earlier about making a statement, making a claim, and getting on the 3 points. And for me, that is the most important part. Today has to be, no matter how we play, hopefully good, but getting the 3 points, because I think it's massive for us.
So we've got there's a couple of people. DJ Samuel, big up to you, my man. And Neil Daniels, I can see a few people. There's a few people saying Spence and Davo. There's a few going Benson Core. There's a couple going Vicario. So what we shall see. The players are out, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get going.
Yeah.
I am going today. Statement home performance. We had a good performance against Aston Villa last season, 4-1. I'm going 3-1 today. 3-1 today, and a goal from a set piece.
I think it's going to be a little bit tight, and that hopefully Spurs can get over the line. But I see it being a tight game. They've picked up quite a few results. They've only lost once away from the season. They haven't scored a lot of goals, but lately in the last 3 games, they've scored goals. They've won, you know, beaten Fulham, beaten Burnley, and in between that beat PSV and Eindhoven. So they're turning. Probably that international break has come at the wrong time for them. But they have been picking up and scoring as well. So I see a little bit tight in that. But I still back Tottenham, Europa League champions at home in front of the crowd, and it's a full house again. I fancy us nicking it 2-1.
There you go. A win's a win. A win is a win. I will say we've got a members chat from Anvil, who has been a member for 45 months, saying, "Come on, you Spurs, clean sheet, Porro 1-0. Welcome back, the both of us." Thank you very much indeed, Anvil. Thank you for supporting the channel. People, let's try and break the record on likes today. Let's get the record likes for Grandpa and 3 points. Let's do this. We are just waiting for kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. We are just waiting for it.
Come on,
Aston Villa will be kicking off. They will be shooting to the south stand first, and we will have our advantage of shooting towards the south stand in the second half. And we are off and running, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, you Spurs. Let's do this. Villa have possession currently at the moment. Do you think who's a danger man for you for Villa?
Listen, they're playing with 2 up front, I believe. So I think I've always liked Marlon. I think Marlon's a good player. So I think
Spurs on the attack.
I think he could cause us a bit of problems with his movement. So Marlon's always a danger for you.
Morgan Rogers.
Yeah.
Morgan or John McGinn. John McGinn is he's a nuisance. Aston Villa playing the long ball straight into the arms of Vicario, and Spurs have possession again. Breaking it, Danso back to Vicario. Get rid of it, Vicario. Did you see Lloris's clanging yesterday?
No.
He was dawdling on the ball against Colorado, and a guy just challenged him. And he went to pass it, one of those short passes, bang in the goal.
Some of the keepers really do struggle with
the playing at the ball.
Yeah. But you know, sometimes you see the 2 centre backs there split, and then the midfielders have really got off of the movement to come and collect from the ball. And if they don't come, and then if the side 2 players are not on, then he has to give a little dink to beat that first press. So it's not, keepers have got to adjust now and really improve on that side of the game. For as long as we're playing from the back, or any team that plays from the back, they've got to have a keeper that knows how to deal with those situations.
Just waiting for Spurs to take a throw-in halfway within our own half. Oh, the referee is having his VAR stuff or his mic fixed. Yeah, he's having his Madonna headpiece set. Oh, Simon Hooper was the ref against Bournemouth, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, dearie me.
trying to read some of the comments and see what the guys are saying in the chat.
Yeah, we're going to make this as interactive as possible, people. So keep your comments coming in. We're going to have a lot of fun together. 777. That's got to be lucky. That's the jackpot, isn't it? There we go, people. Let's. And thanks for joining us today, people. Porro's playing the ball down the line, looking for Kudus, but cut out. Spurs have possession. Odegaard doing well there. And Spurs have Kudus brought McGinn down and a free kick.
Yeah, people asking in the chat, where's Romero? Where's Romero? It looks like he picked up a knock on the warm-up, by the sounds of it. We don't know. Some people are saying it's knee, but we haven't... cross comes in. We haven't quite identified what the issue. It sounds to me that it's, from what the guys are saying as well, it's a knee issue, but nothing too concerning. Just want to risk him with, especially with the Champions League game coming up.
Well, this is a good thing now. You look at it. We've got strength in depth now.
Yeah.
So rather than precaution, you got to remember we've had it where we've played players that aren't ready through a host of managers, and then it's been a long-term problem for a short-time gain. So fair play to
in Dan, so we trust. You know, it's not easy to come in and literally like in a moment's notice to say you're on the bench and now you're starting lineup. So hopefully, mentally he's prepared and ready, and we hope, like all Spurs fans, that he has a good game, because I think the guy deserves it, because he's always an impeccable professional. You know, whether he comes in with a minute to go or starts the game, he's always special.
Press it on, go on, Matisse. Great closing down from Spurs, and we've won a corner through the high press.
Villa were playing it across the back there, and that pass was a little bit too slow getting into contact until... But see, Bentancur right there, up there against the keeper. That's a bit more... So the pass to contact was a bit short until was able to intercept and win a corner for us. Brilliant work, guys. Brilliant work, boys.
That's what we like to see.
Yeah, Frank's appeal there. He's applauded that, so it's what he wants to see as well.
To take the corner. He put in a good corner against Bodo and we went 1-0 up. Short corner up.
Yeah.
First man, just past the first man on the edge of the 6-yard box, but Spurs have retained possession. Kudus whips the ball in. It's a deep cross. Gone!
Yes! Bentancur! Go on, Benny boy. We was talking about that, giving him a bit more freedom.
Come on! Spurs up and running within 4 minutes.
Rodrigo!
Come on, you Spurs! Come on, you
1-0
Spurs!
Tottenham. Yes.
This is what we do. The corner comes in, headed out, and then it's a great ball in from Kudus. Spence to Kudus. It's a great ball. There's no offsides.
Oh.
Who's that at the far post? Great work at the far post.
It looks like VDV, I want to say VDV.
Paulinho.
No, Paulinho, sorry.
Paulinho gets an assist. Bentancur half volley. It's in the back of the net.
That's a great finish. I'll tell you why, guys. The ball's come at him. The ball's come at him, and he's managed to get his body over the ball, connect to it, and make sure it's going on goal. By the way, for those who don't live in London, it is absolutely hammering it down with rain. It's a typical British autumn.
Let's. We've now got how many people? We're close to 1,000 people in. Where are you watching it from? We are watching it, obviously, at WeAreTottenhamTV HQ. Where in the world are you watching it, people? First goal since December 2024. Wow.
There's a reason for that. He's not getting anywhere near the box. That's why I'm saying he needs to be given a bit more freedom, and I'm pretty sure if he does that, he will contribute.
Spurs gone long. They've gone direct. Oh, Kudus. Go on, Kudus.
Yes!
Fire!
No, he's offside. Stop it.
Let's get it reviewed.
Oh, it's too good to be true.
What a fantastic ball. That Spurs are awake.
I hope he can.
Spurs are on fire.
I hope. Was he off?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, he looks a little bit off.
Yeah, he's off. Yeah. He's off.
Do you know what? That was brave from Aston Villa to hold their line and keep their nerve, because two of them had gone off, and they maintained that line fair play to them, man. But they are playing very, very high, Brian.
They are.
And if we can get a little bit better with our runs and time our runs a little bit better, I think we'll have more opportunities. That Villa have been really brave to try and play the high line.
They are. The high press has been great. The press has been great from Spurs.
I hope some of the midfielders can start making those runs. They won't get caught there. So
we've been great.
We shall see.
I love it when I put all the. I've seen people in the wonderful Toronto, my home, Vietnam. We've got Czechoslovakia.
Yeah,
mate, there is all over the world. South
Scotland,
Carolina.
Korea, New Zealand. Oh, Jay, big up from a hospital bed in Belfast. Get well soon, mate.
Get well soon, buddy. Speedy recovery. Over 1,000 of you already in here. Thanks for joining us. So, we could have been 2-0 up.
Talking of 2, it's 2 a.m. in New Zealand, so...
Big up New Zealand. Big up New Zealand.
We could have been 2-0 up, but we started really well, Brian. We have to look at the we've been very, very forward thinking, you know. We're attacking, we're pressing really well. So, first 7-8 minutes of the game, it's a good start for Spurs. But these are the kind of set pieces and throw-ins and all of that stuff. We've got to be mindful of that. That looked like a foul throw to me.
It was a poor throw. It's out with Matty Cash, who's getting booed from the whole stadium.
Absolutely, Crease. If you love Brian, hit a like. I agree with that. Absolutely.
There we go. Big up. Big up to you all. We're up to over 200 likes. We need to smash these likes, people. For Thomas, Franks, the team, Grandpa, the boys at We Are Tottenham TV, and just happy days at Tottenham Hotspur. Villa on the attack.
Great block.
And guess who made that? Mate, this guy...
I hope we sign him on a permanent,
honestly,
Paulinho, by the way, we're talking about.
Paulinho is
brilliant.
The biggest, easiest, no-brainer signings I think we've had
it's all to do with,
years.
With a player choose to stay at the end of the season, and of course we can strike a deal with Bayern Munich. It's a no-brainer, guys. He provides a great balance between defending and attacking. And it allows the fullbacks to go high, it allows the midfielders to go, and he provides that focal point.
You know what it reminds me of? Do you remember when we didn't have one, then we went and signed Palacios, and as soon as we signed Palacios, you're like, this is what we needed. Then with Wanyama, this position in modern day football is so crucial, and he is elite.
To be fair, I've heard a lot of Spurs fans, I know some of us will discuss it, but I've heard a lot of Spurs fans, when he became available, way before he even signed for us, they wanted a player like Paulinho, if not Paulinho himself, to come in even under Ange, his guide. So,
mate,
brilliant signing.
Fantastic. And Spurs just headed back to Vicario. Spurs in control, people. Absolutely in control of this game. I think these 10 minutes have been better than the whole of the second half against Wolves and Bournemouth.
Started well.
Bentancur just playing with the ball. Can't make a move for him. Oh, he's just given away a corner. Overhit pass. Misread the angles.
It was on the wrong side of him because Van der Ven was coming in. He should have put it on his left foot, and he's put it on the right hand side of him. It's gone straight for a corner.
Spurs give away a needless corner.
A needless one, And these are the kind of situations we need to be careful of. Because they're very good from set pieces and corners. So,
So saying highest ratio of shots from corners, Aston Villa are second to West Ham. Corner about to come in. It does. And Spurs get it clear. Oh, it's come back in. Shot comes in.
Surely it's a goal kick.
Sure, it's a goal kick.
Corner. It looked like a goal kick to me.
How was that a corner?
Another corner for Aston Villa.
Conza, the Spurs fan, having a joke with Spence there.
John McGinn. So it's going to be an in-swinger.
Yep. Corner's about to come in. Spurs just see it out, straight out of play. Thankfully, that could have been problematic, couldn't it? Giving that ball away needlessly.
I think Vicario was claiming a push there.
Well, he would have been dreaming.
No. Don't know what it was. But he's overhit it and it's gone straight out of play, so... Yeah, listen, we can't stop corners from happening, but let's not give cheap ones away.
Exactly.
Really, it's not necessary.
Exactly. Spurs start playing out from the back with Porro down the line looking for Kudus, who's making his way back and plays it back to Vicario. Very well played from Kudus. He's been brilliant, Kudus, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
It's great signing him, Paulinho. I mean, I love the fact that we've gone out there and made 2 free signings, but they've been proper, solid, and exactly what we needed. And most importantly, 2 players that know the Premier League, that they can come in straight away and make a mark.
Correct.
This is what we've always cried out for. Don't go out there, get 5, 6, 7. Get 2 or 3 quality players who know the Premier League, and they can actually impact your team massively. And these 2 fellas have come in, and it's like they've been at Spurs for years.
Correct.
You know, that's what we wanted. And this is, I think, this is moving forwards. This is what we've got to do. Identify exactly the areas where you needed to get players, and go and get them proper players.
Yep.
And that would just make us grow even more moving forwards, and it would provide quality as well as not just quantity.
Big up beyond 72, buddy. Long time no see. I hope you're good, geezer.
Super chat in there, mate.
Oh, we have?
Yeah.
Good to see you back, Daigle from Drebo. Big up to you, buddy. Yeah, it's good to be home. I do miss Toronto and the Scotland Yard big time, but it's always a pleasure to be home with all you guys. And in
Home from home.
Home from home, yeah. I can be homesick in 2 places. But thank you for the super chat, buddy, and hope you're well. Kudus now with the ball. Back to Porro. Paulinho to Kudus, hugging the touchline. Flicks it over. Oh, piss off, Luca Dean. Goes down far too
soft,
easy.
didn't it? It looked like he slipped there for a minute, but free kick to Aston Villa.
I think he's in for a tough time with Kudus today, isn't he?
Sacking Levy has given this club a new ceiling. Davon Dava, well, don't get him started.
And we've just had a super sticker come in from Theodore. Big up to you, Theodore, buddy. Yeah, so mate, listen, the future's bright. For once, I can honestly say right now, the future is bright. It's almost certainly
steady. Mate, we'll wait. But
there's going to be a free kick. Have they played the advantage?
Matty Cash.
We gave away the ball needlessly there.
First strike on. Well,
Bentancur then made a foul there, which wasn't needed.
It was weak.
Or he slipped. Did he slip there?
It was weak for Motherbet, though, isn't it? He's come in and he's kind of giving the ball away. But, yeah, off target
Vicario had it covered. But we are giving them the opportunities with misplaced passes here, but Spurs have the ball again.
You've got to be that first press. We've got whole pitch.
That was a bit of well done.
Just got to clear your line sometimes. But you know what? It seems to me that Aston Villa are trying to press us outside the area.
Yep.
If we can find a way to beat that first press, then you've got the whole field. So we need to get that part right. But you know what? Overall, man, it's been a good start for Spurs. 15 minutes now. Villa trying to slowly get into it. They've kind
of taken the pressure off. The pressure was building in that first 10 minutes, wasn't it? Villa now on spreading it out wide to Matty Cash. They're on their own halfway, or on the half, just coming to our half now. Playing triangles from the back. McGinn. Now they've got the pass over here, and Luca Dina couldn't keep it in. And it's the throw into Tottenham Hotspur. Okay, Van de Ven now playing the ball out wide to Jed Spence, who's got space. He's got a lot of space. Charging into their half. Ball going down the line, looking for... Well played. Unlucky.
He played that ball a little bit too soon, didn't he?
They tried to get Odegaard free. It was a little...
Just had to wait like another half second. And
well done, Pedro.
We'll have that foul. We'll have that.
I love Pedro Porro had a brilliant international break for Spain. Unbelievable international break. I think he offers so much to Tottenham Hotspur. Spurs now with Spence.
The chance coming through
Back
from the
to
south
Nicky.
stand.
Back with Danso. All the way across to Pedro Pot. No, is that Pot?
Is he
Oh,
off?
that's got to be miles offside. They're trying that long ball. They are trying that long ball. They're going to do it at one point. They are going to break.
They're
this
playing
line.
very high. We
They
just
are
got to get the timings right.
He's gone
The
way
ball
too
was
early.
delayed, and he's just got Archie's one. Just slow it down a little bit. Just arch it a bit more.
Yep.
But I still think we've got to try and get the midfielders in there. It's too easy to catch the forwards offside. But if the midfielders can start going and play those balls in, that's what Romero is really good at, by the way.
100%.
But Van der Ven can do that as well. So it's something to keep an eye on. Eye out for, guys.
Free kick to Aston Villa after Kamara was brought down. Just inside the centre circle, or outside it, shall I say. Matty Cash played quickly. And ball over hits, looking for Gesend, I think it was, yeah. And went out for a goal kick. Still 1-0 Tottenham.
Yeah.
I think this puts us second if we win this today, doesn't it?
Listen, yeah, you can see there's Emery's come up on the camera. He is not happy at all with the first 20 minutes of or 18 minutes of Aston Villa played, but that's also credit to the opposition. So, Spurs have started off really, really strong. I feel like after that second goal disallowed, we haven't really, kind of given them
a bit of impetus,
the initiative, and that's something we've got to change. And because I think this Aston Villa team at the moment is there for the taking, and this high line that they're playing
Go on,
with a bit better.
Go on, Odebear. Takes on two.
Go on.
Oh, I just overhit. There's going to
still
break
got it.
suspense. Well done, Odebear. Took on a couple of players just outside our area and literally ran halfway up the pitch and then just overhit it a little bit, but Spurs with a throw. But good play from Odebear. Looks like, is that Morgan Rogers limping?
Yeah.
Oh. Come on, Pedro, whip it in. He has whipped it in. Looking for...
Once that ball comes across and it skids off the turf, see you later. You're not getting that ball. It's really, really, really slippery surface. So that ball bouncing is just going to go off the field, isn't it?
Thank you very much indeed, Creed, who says Brian and Hatman are a great commentary team.
Much appreciated.
Well done, Hatman. This is Iggy, by the way,
Much
everyone.
appreciated. Thank you.
And as Andrew has said as well, Frank versus Emery, who is better on tactics? Well, we're going to find out. I will always say my man, Thomas Frank, but obviously Emery has got a lot of trophies in his cabinet, which Frank will do soon at Tottenham. Kudus been clipped. Kudus on the right, dancing around the fullback. Corner, tried to get across him, but double marked. Doubled up on, should I say. Double marked.
The thing is, Frank has got the opportunity to really make his stamp on it, get us playing good football. And, we want to be in a position where we compete without having the pressure of winning a trophy, because we just come from winning a trophy. So that's not to say we don't want any more, but he hasn't got that pressure to go and do it this season. That's what I'm saying.
With the run of games we've got in this international block before the next one, if we can have another good run of them, we are in a very, very strong place.
Come on, boys.
Corner comes in, straight into the hands of Martinez.
That was hanging for so long. It allowed Martinez enough time to really figure he can go and claim it. And he's too good of a keeper to let that kind of ball go past him.
I still can't believe the filth let him go. Oh, that was a naughty.
It's 2 fouls there.
Yeah. Oh, it's Paulina getting a yellow.
Looks like.
Yep, looks like Paulina is getting a yellow.
Yeah.
Just stopping whilst we're waiting for the free kick. Oh, is it Van der Ven? Oh, it's Van der Ven, not Paulina. My bad.
Do you know what he done him there? Do you know what I mean? It weren't like a malicious foul. It was a foul for sure, but not one that he was trying to do him in. The player nutmegged him, got past him, and got taken out. I think yellow's harsh, man.
That was Fisner, Bentancur after we gained possession, but Onana,
Great challenge.
Mate, Paulinho is he's so...
Come on, boys. Come on. That's a foul. That's a foul.
On the edge of
He's
the
not
area,
giving that.
Spurs should have had a free kick. But now Aston Villa on the break. You're really not going to beat Van der Ven by doing that.
Yeah,
You're really...
I love the way the line flagged after the referee's blown for it. He should be flagging before that.
I have to say, I mean, a lot of people spoke about Van der Ven and would it be...
This is a foul. Edge of the D. Look, it's been clipped there. You can see it. His leg's gone.
Yep. But I'll tell you what, Van der Ven... People were questioning, is he just a pace?
It doesn't matter if he flings himself to the ground like the commentators are saying. If it's a foul, it's a foul.
Mickey Van der Ven, Mickey Van der Ven. He's going to be signing his contract soon, thank God. But Spurs really haven't had a lot defensively. So this is what we've done under Frank, haven't we? We don't give away clear-cut chances.
I was saying it before. Remember, I said like that back four.
Yep.
The goalkeeper, the two. It gives you that defensive solidity that you can then go from midfield forward. You can go and do whatever you want.
Correct.
If you have that solidity behind you, something that we didn't have this season before. You know, so we have that this year.
They're trying to break. Spurs are so compact in midfield. Now Spence on the left wing. He's got acres of space.
Now you've got to give it. There you go.
A
lot of movement from Tell, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of movement.
He's getting his confidence. That's what I think. He's a very confident-driven player, like a lot of strikers or forwards are. Tell making his way back into the centre-forward role, and Spence is out wide, looking for someone to make space for him. Back to Mickey Van der Ven, to Paulinho. Over to Kevin Danso. Oh, a nice little ball in to Porro. And it'll be a corner to Tottenham.
Come on,
nice
Spurs.
football.
Great work by Porro.
Nice football.
Yeah, someone say Tell is playing okay. He's offering a lot of movement. Of course, by doing that, you need them players from midfield to get into the box. Otherwise, we lose that focal point in the box if the ball should get in there.
I said it a million times last season when I went with Ben to Wolves away. The most horrible performance. Tell's movement on the left wing was phenomenal. We just never found him.
Those
corner,
corners
far
again.
post.
He's hitting with too much heart. I just want to see a little bit more. So a corner again. It's the second one from Kudus from that right hand side of him. He's hit it too far up, and then it dips at the end of the back stick. You just need them a little bit more. I want to see a bit more drive in those corners, so it allows the players to then really go and attack it. Yep. With these overflying, all you get the players is just literally looking up this. It's too far and it's too high.
As Aston Villa, Martinez launches it long.
Well
but
up,
you
Danso.
do not beat Kevin Danso in the air.
Well up.
You do not beat this man in
He's
the air.
settled into the game well. It's 25 minutes. He's done well. He's settled into it.
I think he's an absolutely fantastic signing. I think he is so underrated.
And I think the fact that we don't play such a high line suits him a bit, but of course
I think we want to see the best of Dragusin when he comes back.
Of course. Well done, Paolo.
Throw in, and it's going to be a Spurs
I called him
ball.
Paolo. I just Yeah, it's like Paul saying the crowd and atmosphere is shocking. Yeah, it's very, very mild, isn't it? It's not.
It is.
Hasn't got going. So definitely, I agree, Paul. They could do a little bit more. You know, give be a little bit more louder.
Been like that apart from a few games since we moved into the stadium. Hopefully, now that things are moving along with the fab, the song sheets, return of the shelf, hopefully more incentives will come in to get this home ground rocking and raving, because away games were just nuts. You won't find a better away support than the Spurs fans.
I agree. Away from home, we're probably even louder than the home fans in some grounds, honestly. But at home, we haven't.
Oh, there's a long ball. Kevin Danso once again found the danger. Brilliant defending from Kevin Danso. Watch that. Great long ball across. Oh, what a ball.
Take him on.
Odebear driving.
Take him on, son.
Going for goal. Oh, God.
No one was there for the rebound. Such a shame. He's cut in from the left-hand side, taking a shot. Martinez has saved it, but the ball's gone back out. And at 6 yard, which allowed him to claim it again. It's just a shame there was nobody there to really pounce on the rebound. Look, we were there, but just not...
A great ball from Porro. That's more direct.
The striker's instinctive to get there, and that's the part.
We miss him.
Yeah.
But it was a great ball from Porro. Direct from Odebear, which we want to see.
Porro's passing is like a centre midfielder. You know, he's got a ridiculous range of passing he has for a right back.
Unbelievable range of passing he has.
Great
Pauline, you're in there again.
Brilliant.
Go on, Kudus. Kudus on our halfway line. Well played. Brings it back to Porro. Paulinho, like what they always say, don't fall in love with a lone player. Well, unfortunately, I am besotted, hook, line and sinker.
Yeah,
head over heels in love with Paulinho. Mate, how can you not? How can you not?
No, he's had a solid 27, 28 minutes.
Mate, since
really
he's just...
He's a fan favourite, isn't he? He's become fast a fan favourite.
He's exactly... When you see a player of that quality in the position that you desperately need...
He's a good... You know what it is? Apart from his physical attributes, his technical attributes, it's his reading of the game and seeking where the danger is happening. He's already there, do you know what I mean? Mate, so he's already putting fires out before they even develop.
When I was at the Wolves game, for the first half, I did about 5-10 minutes where I did Paulinho cam. Remember when you used to have player cam on Sky? I just watched him. Didn't watch any of the game, just watched his movement. His attention to detail and awareness.
Yeah, he's proactive. Doesn't wait for things to... He's already there, you know?
People asking again about Romero. Apparently he didn't look right in training or may have tweaked something, and Spurs just wanted to take a precaution.
Message from Wayne Jack there, mate.
From who?
For you. No, it's for you.
From who?
Get a shout out. Someone who wants a shout out. Don't know who. Wang Jack.
Ryan, can you shout out to the Blue... Wang Jack, big up the Blue Jays. How we do?
I figured you might have known what that was all about. I didn't.
Mate, the Blue Jays, and I'm not the biggest baseball fan, but they are on fire at the moment and could win the World Series. And they knocked the Yankees out. And I don't know, they play in Seattle, I think.
Mate, you could be speaking a foreign language right now. I wouldn't understand what you're on about.
Mate, I don't understand it as well.
I'll trust your
Toronto
word.
all the way. Big up the Blue Jays.
Big up the Blue Jays.
Big up the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's get back to Spurs. Everything is good now. Everything in sport. Tottenham.
Stop it.
Toronto.
Don't say that.
Everything is great.
I'm touching wood and touching wood.
Mate.
Stop.
I love life at the moment. I love life. Positive Daigle.
Oh my God! I worry when Spurs fans say things like
that. I mean, the general outlook.
Mate. Fair enough. I thought you were speaking Spurs. I was like, stop that.
No, I mean the general outlook of the club. Mate, I keep saying to people, I've never been so pumped and excited.
You can't do this no more now.
Mate, I can't. Well, I do. Levy's gone. But Aston Villa have a throw-in. Back to the game.
Sorry, guys, I've just gone a bit off track, but we're still, so everyone's practically in our own half now. We're defending, we're moving really well, shuffling across left to right as a team should when we're in non-possession. We're quite,
the
just
shape is so much.
Screening them at the moment.
It's incredible how we keep our shape, isn't it?
Got to, man. Can't.
Oh, Paulinho, this man just finds danger. God, Tell, we are on the break now. Tell holding on the edge of the area.
Look at Odebear.
Oh, he just slipped when he was trying to cut inside.
Get that ball back.
Paulinho, honestly. Guys,
he just reads the situations. He just reads them.
So far, people, we have just over 1,300 people watching. So far, who has been the star performer for Spurs in this half? For me, it's Paulinho or Danso.
Yeah.
What a tackle!
Just went, but we haven't really been. But one thing that we haven't been able to do is really get Xavi in the game, really, in that 10 role. We haven't.
Yeah, he's been quiet actually, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been quiet. He hasn't really got on the ball too much, and it's
he's been quiet.
Got to get him involved. Got to get him involved in there. and he needs to get himself involved as well. So it's a two-way street. I've liked the other two boys, Bentancur and Paulinho, in front of our defence. I think they've been really good. Just that. Yeah, in that final third, I just want to see him a bit more involved. That's all.
Yep, we're just there's a delay in play as a Villa player is getting treatment.
We've seen the goal.
But yeah, what's people saying? Get Tell off. I don't know if that I think Mawani comes on at some point to get some minutes.
I think it's an unfair comment. I'm sure that LK is probably referring to the action that he's just seen. Yeah. But I think his movement has been all right. Yeah, listen, we all know that he's not a number 9. Is that, I think in the wide areas he'll be a lot better. Again, that may. You have to wait and see how. But for now, he's done all right with his movement. He just needs to be a little bit more. Believe in himself in him more when he goes to take on a player. Actually believe that he's going to get past him, that part. And once he starts doing that, hopefully things can change for him. Up until now, it just hasn't happened. But, Colin 1 is on the bench. He'll get game time. Yep. So we will have other options as a number 9, which probably means Tell will have to fight out with one of the wingers spots.
Correct. And let's face it, apart from the goal and a couple of bits and pieces, there hasn't really been much for him to feed off, has there? There's no service. No.
I think we just got to try and get the movements right, especially when Villa go up the field and then hold a high line. Yeah. I think those are the situations we've got to get.
Players with Vicario's come running out and cleared it out for a throw-in.
No messing about.
It does make me nervous when you see him charge him. Or any goalkeeper, not just him, any goalkeeper.
Ball over the top there, you expect the keeper to be out on the D. If you're trying to hold a high line and the ball gets played over the top, you want your keeper to be on the D so he can mop up, essentially be a sweeper in that situation. He's just done exactly that.
Matty Cash with the throw-in for Villa. Villa going down the right-hand side. Or they're playing some nice little passing. They're in the penalty area, but Xavi Simons doing some great defensive work there. Villa have the ball back on the left-hand side now. A cross coming in. Great punch out and fist out from Vicario. Saw the danger. Villa creeping into this a bit now. And they're going down the left wing, but Porro is there. Well played, Pedro Porro. Oh, heavy touch. Oh, heavy touch from Paulinho. You don't often say that. But Kudus helps out and Spurs clear the lines. Apparently we've given the ball away. We're in double figures in our own half.
Winning the ball. These are the situations here, the counters. Now we've got
Simmons
4 versus 4 now. Right, as it stands, 4 versus 4. Come on, let's make it count. Come on, you got to
the right thing.
That's a wasted.
That
was wasted. Oh.
That was. He's been more direct. It's just
he's just got to take.
He's got to make the choice.
As soon as the ball stops, we'll try and explain what happened there. For the benefit of those who are not watching the game live, we had a 4-4 situation. Odegaard was on the left-hand side. He's got to take the player on. The defender kind of sensed he was going to cut on the inside. As he did that, he's put his arm across him and he's nicked the ball off him. Kind of wasted opportunity. I just feel like we need a little bit more decisive.
Do you reckon when he gets it, because he does get into positions like that, do you reckon he literally can't decide whether a shot or a cross, and he gets himself into a bit of a...
No, you just got to make a decision. You've got to take the man on, take him on. If you're going to do a little 1-2 with a player, do it, But whatever it is, you've got to do it quick and you've got to do it efficiently. It's a split-second decision. Take him on. But he's good enough to go on the left and on the right-hand side. So just do it, but you've got to do it on the run. Don't slow down, allowing the defender to put arm across and knock you off the ball. Because he can't, physically, the lads on that right-hand side, their right, high, left, are stronger than him. So he's got to get past them in speed and movement to force them to make a decision, make the foul, anything. Win a penalty,
I have to say, they just brought out some stats. We've had 10 shots, was it 10 shots, 2 on target? 2 shots, 2 on target.
Who, them?
No, us. They've had 2 shots, 0 on target.
Yeah, no, it's only made Cass's shot, really.
We've had 10 chances, 10 touches in the box. Great defensive work from Siemens again. We've had 10 touches in their penalty box. They've had 3 in ours as we approach 37th minute. Simmons is doing some great defensive work. Shot! It's 1-1. 1-1. Simmons had won the ball back.
You see what happened there is we had everyone behind the ball, but we was really we just stood off it. We just stood off them. One of those shots that as soon as it leaves his foot, we was very passive. You look, we got the man behind the ball. We were trying to set there. Look, we're passive there.
Bang.
4 players around him who just kind of just stood off him. Look, we're very passive. Once he takes that shot, that's gone up and over, and it's gone straight in. Nah, man, he ain't getting that. No chance.
Yeah, you could have had 2 goalkeepers in there.
No chance. It's gone up and over, and on the first real effort on goal, they've scored.
A real sucker punch.
But what the annoying thing, like, I mean, it's a great goal, it's a great shot.
Yep.
When you guys look at it, we had 4 players around the ball, but the problem is no one squeezed. And when you don't do that, you allow the player to make his mind up. And the guy could strike a ball. There's no 2 ways about that.
Oh, he's a great player.
1-1, game on.
Game on, 38th minute. Spurs. Such a shame.
I think it's harsh to criticise the goalie for that shot there.
Yeah,
I mean, that's one of the comments there on the chat saying that worst keeping in the Premiership. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think that's a bit harsh.
I'm not gonna.
I think that's a bit harsh. And those kind of shots that dip up and under, especially on the wet surface.
I think the problem is, guys, if you break it down, is there was no pressure on that ball.
Yeah.
Even though we had players around that ball.
Spurs on the break, though. Kudus trying to get to the ball on the byline. Go on, let's have a quick response, Spurs. Benson, good ball coming in. Bentancur was running in, but timed his run too late, and it's straight into the arms of Martinez. Rodgers tried to claim a foul, didn't get it. Spurs now have the ball. Xavi Simons, come on, Xavi, create. He's just run into trouble there. Run into trouble. Now there's a bit of a kick-off with Xavi and a player. Don't know who Xavi was going up to. John McGinn.
I don't understand what the issue is there.
I don't know why Xavi's gone straight up to John McGinn there. So we got Rodgers on the floor again, I think. And the ref is now speaking to the
Fair play
captains.
to the ref, though. He's taking the situation straight away calling the captains over, obviously saying, look, we need to calm this down and play football. Okay.
Let's have a look. So that's nothing.
I'm not sure what that's about. Well, he's pulled some, innit? He's called a bench. He's called a bench. Oh, well, yeah, maybe that there.
Yeah, but
he's landed awkwardly, and he's then called a bench. He's pulled some, innit? Look, you can see it. He's pulled, and he's gone. It's the attention of the bench.
Yep.
Rodgers has clearly done something there, so I'm not sure. Yeah, but he's limping, Rodgers, as he walks off the pitch, but I'm not sure what.
Well, now why we see?
You see there, look, we've got 1, 2, 3 players, and we've all stood and watched him take the shot.
Yeah, it was close to Vicario, I'll give you that, but the power and the dip on it, he weren't getting near it. It was close to him. It weren't as far in the corner as I thought, but no, I'm putting no blame.
Once it goes up and over, it's a dead difficult saves to make, man.
No blame on Vicario there myself. So Tottenham now have a free kick. Kind of Paul Gascoigne, Wembley
you haven't got
range. No, I'm saying range. I'm saying range. Pedro Porro, is he going to have a crack?
If he can make this go up and over and make it skid off the turf.
Is Porro going to have a crack?
I think he is, you know.
Oh, I say. Could you imagine? Could you imagine right now?
No one's run over to him to tell him to have a crack.
He's going for it. Is he going to have a... he hits the referee.
Why?
Oh, it goes to Kudus. Go on, cross, go!
No.
Mate, the set piece, Frank's brought in set piece coach to hit the referee to bring it out wide to Kudus. The cross was fantastic.
Well, if it hit the referees and the match should be stopped, then pull it back.
Super chat. We can't do anything with this goalkeeper. I'm so angry. From Voldon. Yeah, listen, I understand.
Mate, get something on that.
I understand the frustration.
That's awful.
That we're having now with the goals we're conceding, and could they have done better? I think it is harsh this one. Oh, the closing down from Spurs again. Bentancur closing down has been brilliant. I think it's a bit harsh on Vicario for this goal. But everyone has their opinion. Spurs trying to finish the half strongly. Kudus on the wide. Let's see if we can grab a lead before half time. Morgan Rogers doesn't look right, does he?
No, he looks like he's pulled something. I think they're going to wait till half time to make the change. If they make the change, that is. That was a good chance, Brian. That ball got free kick. Polo hit the referee, by the way, which should automatically be retaken. However, it's gone out wide to Kudus. He's put the ball into the back post and Tell made the dog's meal out of that one. He should have really put his body there and his head or something, and he's gone there with his knee.
Well, there were people in between before it got there.
He's got to just gamble. Just hope if it gets to me, I've got to get something on it. People saying if Haaland had been there, but Haaland's...
Yeah, I mean, that's apples and oranges.
That's you're talking about a player in those areas that's completely levels above anyone else in the league, really.
Spurs do not have that lethal. Maybe Mawani. With the Solanke was there in the centre.
I mean, the Mawani, from what I've seen at Juventus last season, he gets himself in the situations where he has many chances to score goals. He will miss some, but he will also score. And, the quicker we can get him playing, the better.
Hopefully, I think he'll get some minutes. Villa now just passing it around. Constance bringing it forward. Matisse Tell was challenging, but he's ridden that challenge. But Constance gives it straight to Mickey van der Ven. To Spence, back to Vicario. Plays it short to Kevin Danso, who is going to...
We haven't really got Kudus involved
Simmons.
in the areas that really count. Simmons hasn't... In terms of defending, he's been all right, Simmons, but in terms of the final third, he hasn't really found those spaces where he could really hurt Villa's back four. So our attacking players, apart from Odegaard, who's tried to do something, but in terms of being a threat and causing problems, not quite done it. I
think January, this is where Spurs need to focus on that front line.
Yeah, 100%.
Just got another super chat in. Harsh, let me ask you, would Martinez have saved that goal? Could have, would have, should have. Listen, Martinez can make mistakes as well. Hold on. I do think that goal wasn't down to Vicario. Like Iggy said, the defending building up to it. I think look, again...
Brian, sorry, just to add to that, why is not nobody saying we had 3 or 4 men around Rodgers? Why is that
shot got
ball
in?
Being pressed straight away? We all stood off and waited for him to take the shot.
Yeah.
We've got to push and not, we're singling the goalkeeper out when there was no pressure on the ball whatsoever. We kind of allowed him to take a shot from 20, 25 yards out. You can't do that. Not any level, but you can't do that in situations like this where the ball just literally left his foot and it's gone straight in the back of the net. You can't.
Simmons plays out wide to Odegaard.
Put that ball
Odegaard, good ball! If that had just gone over Mickey van der Ven, there was someone coming in. But a good ball from Odegaard. Mickey van der Ven leaping for the header, but couldn't keep it down. I think there was a player behind him that was... Yeah, Matisse Tell. Was that Matisse Tell behind him? Yeah. But we're approaching half-time. We're into 5 minutes of stoppage time, ladies and gentlemen. As Martinez launches it, but easily disposed by Van der Ven. Spence now has it. Back to Vicario. Just get rid of it. Oh, Spurs have given just. Okay, Spurs closing down now. That was.
After that second goal was disallowed, we haven't really. Yeah, it was just allowed them back into the game and.
These comments just back the team for once. This is it, buddy. I mean.
So we're looking for a culprit, you know?
Yeah.
It's either the keeper's rubbish, Tolly's rubbish, and guys, come on.
Dredo is absolutely bang on the money. Spurs on the break. Porridge demanding a handball decision, but there's been no claims. VAR will look at it. The co-commentator says doesn't even think it touched his arm, so I think the VAR will dismiss that claim straight away, or that shout. Jed Spence on the halfway line now to Odebear. Odebear comes in to Paulinia. Short to Danso. Van der Ven out wide to Jed Spence, who's trying to get some yardage. Shoulder to shoulder, brought down. Spurs are claiming a foul. Oh, this Simmons is getting a bit. Simmons is he's not scared to put his foot in.
Yeah, just I think the players now feeding off the crowd a little bit. There's a sense of frustration in the crowd, which, you know, we were saying earlier on, you know, they haven't been as loud and they haven't been as vocal singing and chanting, but as soon as things are not going our way, they're very loud.
Correct.
To making their feelings know that they're not happy. And I'm like, I don't understand that mindset, to be honest with you guys. I think this is the time where, you know, the team should be supported.
And just so you know, they showed the replay of the Porro crossing. If it was handball, it hit his leg, nowhere near his hand. No penalty. And it looks like Spurs just got, as we enter the final minute of this first half. Odebear now wide. Spence alongside him. Or looked like they had a misunderstanding there, but Spence kicked the ball in. Xavi, come on. Oh, God, Spence on the edge of the area.
Edge of the box, someone.
Corner to Tottenham. Xavi has been...
I think someone in the crowd shouted handball and Onana's looked, he's gone to them now.
Xavi has been very quiet going forward. He's done a lot of good defensively.
Our attacking players have, you know. Kudos has been quiet as well. Nah, there's no handball there. No handball. Kudos has been quiet, you know. Tell's movement, but in terms of being a threat to Martinez, we have been. There's no denying that.
Come on, Matisse Tell. Matisse Tell on the corner now.
There's plenty of time, guys. I mean, before we get to that sense of frustration and...
Come on,
boys.
Corner came in. And that is half-time, ladies and gentlemen. It is Tottenham 1, Aston Villa 1. Let's have a general recap of the game. I mean, guys, put in your thoughts of the game and what you thought of it. But Iggy, obviously we came out very, very quickly.
Listen, I thought it was a really good start. First 10, 15 minutes, we got a goal in between that with Benton Kerr. I thought the 15 minutes mark, we were doing 15, 20 minutes, we was actually doing well. We had a second goal scored, but it was offside, rightly so, by the way. So we was causing problems, and a couple of the offside decisions where we were playing high up, it's just we arched our runs a little bit better. We could have got in as well. But then from that, it seemed that Aston Villa started getting into the game. So they got that first 15, 20 minutes where they got a bit of the onslaught. After which, Aston Villa started taking a bit more control, started going a bit further up the pitch. We had men behind the ball. We were screening them a little bit. From my opinion, we were screening them with men behind the ball. We wasn't being very, apart from Paulinia, we wasn't as a team aggressive in trying to get them to squeeze the ball. And from that, I think there was a couple of... one of the crosses that came in with Vicario smothered, but then the second one, the only effort on goal, apart from Matt Cash's shot went wide, that was the only chance they had on effort on goal. And they scored again. We was too passive. We had players behind. Listen, I'm not even going to get into debate because in the chat we're obviously not going to agree with it. Keepers to blame, not to blame. I just felt that we had the men around the ball. So he said, this is the football. We've got 44 players around the ball, and not one has gone in to really try and put the kick taker of that ball, in this case, Rodgers, under pressure a little bit, instead of just giving a free rein and a shot on goal, which is actually hit it's, you know, he's hit it good. It's up and over, and it's gone in. Vicario was 3 or 4 yards, I think, off the line. I don't know, maybe a little bit more. I don't know. Should he be in the line? But if you stay on the line, the goal's big. If you come a bit forward, you make the goal smaller. But unfortunately, it's hit that well, and it's got made it 1-1. And from then on, we really have struggled to be a threat in that final third in front of goal. You know, we had an opportunity where, from a free kick, Paul has played it out wide. Kudos has hit it towards the back stick. Telka probably should have done better, no doubt. But other than that, we haven't really caused Martinez, a save to make, really. No. And that is the part that we need to improve on. The defence has been good. Danso's been well, come in last minute. He's done well. Spencer's tried to offer a go forward on the left-hand side, as is Porro. Palinha and Bentancur went off. I agree with a few of the guys in the chat. After the goal, kind of just lost his way a little bit. Palinha, like you rightly say, has been very solid for us. So now it's just a question of that final third, how we can hurt and when. And we just need to be a little bit more decisive in the points of where we score. I think if we can get that right, if we can correct that, maybe we can 1 or 2 subs that you rightly say. Yep. We go on to win this game. I still believe that we can go on to win this game.
So, same here. I mean, like you said, let's just start. I mean, like you said, I think Kevin Danso, who obviously last minute you're starting, has done what he does very, very well. Paulinho is just, he does whatever he does, and he does it exceptionally every time. Guys, we're going to ask you now. Don't want to know the players you take off now, but obviously we do have a strong subs bench compared to what we've had in previous seasons. So I'm going to read the subs to you. And I just want you to say the 2 subs you'd bring on out of this list to make the change. We'll go to Iggy's choice first. Obviously Kinski, which won't happen. We've got Byfield, Gray, Bergvall, Sarr, Ritchie, Johnson, Mawani. If you can make 2 subs, don't worry about who comes off, guys. I just want to know what 2 subs you think could come on and make an impact.
Well, at the moment, from what I've seen from our forwards, hasn't been enough. So definitely, there's an area that we can look to. And for me, I expect Colin Whining to come on at some point in the game. There's no 2 ways about that. But with the high line that they're playing, we need players to get in. So for me, I would look. Sarr would be good from midfield to get in to break in that line and getting in there. He could be good at that. I think Brennan Johnson, if they play a high line, is another player that can.
Good point.
As long as you got the playmaker, in this case Simmons has to be the player that you got to look to get in. So if they if players like Johnson and Sarr can time their runs from midfield getting in, I think they can cause a lot of problems. So those 2-3 players, I'm looking at some point of the match to get in. I think if Villa, hopefully, God knows, were to take the lead, I don't think that line is going to be as high. It's going to drop a bit more. So then the substitution might be different. But right now, if it stays level still in the second half and they're looking to come up, they're the players I'll be looking to bring in.
Yeah, so I'm with Sarr and Mawani. I will say with Bentancur, apart from the guy, I think one thing he did do brilliantly was his pressing. The high press, it's always him going forward. Yeah. But I think Sarr's engine can have a huge part to play in this. And let's go through. We've got a couple of super chats. Then we'll go through a few of the combinations people have gone from. So my brother Malware, big up to you, brother. I hope you are well. Always a pleasure to see you. 5 months membership. Not a bad half. Vic's position was off, I believe. Could have done better. Okay. Paulinho, good per usual. Xavi needs to get more involved. Needs to create. He certainly does, doesn't he? I mean, we'll have a quick chat about that. Then we'll bring up Shaw's super chat. But Xavi needs. I mean, obviously, you know what we can do with Maddison. We know what these number 10s have done. We've been crying out to see him in this number 10. And it's games like this where you need your big players to get the ball, demand the ball, and just pull that magic that they've got in their locker, hasn't it?
Yeah, like I said, he didn't start off well. He's from the defensive side of it. He has got, but you need a little bit more from someone who's meant to be creating in there. So I don't know. That would probably give a shout out for Bergvall to perhaps come on and because he's the only other player that really can create something in that area. So it could be an opportunity for him to come on. But I'm really looking the first sort of 10, 15 minutes in the second half for him to take a stand, to make a dent in this game. Yep. Because otherwise, unless he gets brought out wide, he'll be coming off. He'll be one of the players that probably look to come off. So the other super chat we have is from Shaw Madoff. About time we got two good-looking men in the studio. Less of that. I don't know. Listen, always nice to receive a compliment. Much appreciated. But thank you very much, buddy. And also, just let you know, we're up to 392 likes. Let's try and get that past the 500. But getting back to the question of two such people bring on. There's been Lucas and Sarr Johnson, Bergvall Mawani. I saw an interesting one, which I didn't think about, but I don't see Richie coming on at all because we need him Wednesday. But someone said, I can't remember who it was because the comments had come in, Richie and Mawani, Fattel and Odeberg, because Richie can play left. Yeah. And Richie can be effective from the left, but do you give Mawani needs minutes and we cannot risk Richarlison? I mean, would people go for that combination? I think one of the forwards will definitely come on at some point. Oh, it was my man Ronnie. Ronnie said that about Richie and Mawani. So where would you be with that? I would. I see one of the forwards definitely coming on. I see Colin Mawani for sure coming on. Richarlison, I think if we perhaps still haven't took the lead, or perhaps even worse, go behind, I see only then. Richarlison coming on the last quarter. But you're right, we've got to try the same. But you know what? I don't want to think about the next game too much. It's always been about the present game, and we need to get these 3 points. And I really expect a much better half from players in that final third. I expect us to get job done in the second half. I've got another couple of super chats. One again from Malware, big up to you. Odegaard looks good. He's gaining confidence in his game. The international break did him good. Nice to see you, Daigle. Loving the... Yeah, I thought today, first of all, my hair's grown a bit, so I don't look like my arch nemesis. And seeing that I've got to look at the chat and everything today, I needed to make sure I could see everything. So I've gone with the spectacles. I have to say, Odegaard does look like he's getting more comfortable on the ball. It's just that decision-making at the end, isn't it? You had the shot as well. Yeah, the shot. For me, it's just a little bit of decision-making, like I said, during the game, in that final third. It's like, it needs to add bite, It's like a dog that barks, but it's got no bite. Mm-hmm. He's doing all the right things, but in that final third, in and around the bit, got to have the bite. Got to have the bite. So he needs to be decisive in what he does. If he's looking to do a give and go, take the player on, go inside, go outside. Always, the best thing about a winger can do is always to make the right back, in this case for him, make him think, as a right back, you've got to have a winger in front of you saying, I don't know if he's going to go left, he's going to go right. He has the capability in both. But what he has done, he gets to a point and he slows down and he allows the full-back to get his arm across him and nick the ball off him physically. So he can't get into the physical battles, he just needs to get past players and force them to make decisions that they don't want to make, i.e. making a foul, get into the area as quickly as you can as well, because in the area they're not likely to put a challenge in. So if he can do that a little bit better in the second half, then brilliant. If not, then it's just another game that's gone past him without really making a dent. And we want him to make a dent. We want him to start being a bit decisive in the areas that really count. Okay, we've got another super chat from my very dear friend of mine and a great supporter of Tottenham on Tour on all channels, Michael Hellman. Now, we're going to have this conversation now because there's so many people talking about it in the chat. Michael has got to say, Vicario is very poor. Odegaard needs to pass better. Now, we've discussed the Odegaard part. Now, people in the chat, let's have this chat whilst we're waiting for the place count second half. Vicario's coming in from this chat. We don't know what's going on social media or across the world because we're with you, wonderful people, almost 2,000 of you with us. I think Vicario is getting harshly done for this goal. And this, but I do think, listen, we had the chat before, didn't we? Yeah. He is a topic of conversation at the moment, whether it's in backing him or saying we need to do better, or maybe it's time for Kinski. And remember, people will say Kinski is better suited to Frank because of his passing and his distribution.
I don't think, I've been critical of Vicario this season, especially with distribution. I don't think with the wet surface and the way that ball's up and over, and like you said, defenders should have blocked that shot and been quicker to get out to him. Of course. And if you go look at it, the maybe his line of vision isn't the greatest. I think in this particular incident, Vicario's being harshly done. But people don't agree with me and Iggy. That's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. But this conversation just isn't going away, is it?
I think, do you know what I think was happening? I think that everything's come into, or rolled into one, you know. We're looking at his performances during the season, and then we're talking about this goal here. And I think what's happened is everything's rolled into one. If you want to tell me, has he had his best season so far? Absolutely not. His levels are far better than what we're currently seeing in the course of the season. If we then want to break it down to this goal, I think before you look at the goalkeeper, and that's not to say he can't be looked at by all means, but you've got to look at the situation for what it is. Once that ball gets out to Rodgers, we stood outside the area and watched the guy take a lick shot. And that's what's happened. He's taken a lick shot, and whether we don't want to face it or not, that's the first part. Why wasn't that ball squeezed? Why wasn't 3 or 4 players that in and around the ball? Why has no one rushed out to try and block that ball happening? Then once that ball's left his foot, it's gone up and over, it's gone in. Yep. Now, from what the chat is telling me, not like I said, nobody, and I mean nobody in the chat is talking about why wasn't that ball squeezed or we should have done better in that scenario. We're just literally saying it's all on the keeper, and that's absolutely fine. If that's what you think, it's your opinion, you're entitled to it. Now, I've said it before the game started. If Vicario's performances in the next 2 or 3 games are still in par with what we've seen up until now, then Kiski's got more than his right to say, you know what, he needs some game time now. He deserves his chance. And I'll be like, do you know what? Yeah, of course, absolutely no problem with that mindset either, because he is a good goalie. But I just don't understand this. It's almost as like we've got 3 players at them, and we've got 2 players definitely now that we're really taking aim. That is Vicario. Tell is the other one, and then there was one more.
Probably Odobert.
Yeah, and Odobert. Odobert probably less than the other 2, but those 2 are absolutely getting annihilated. Yep. And we got to look at it. Look, Tell's playing there because we have no other alternatives right now, and Colin Winey will offer us that. But in terms of the goalkeeper, like I said, if he doesn't up his performances in 2-3 games' time and they're on par with what we've been up to now, then Kinski for sure. We've got another valid goalkeeper that can take his place. And let's see if we get better performances out of him, because I'm sure he's looking to play. Yeah,
I mean, I've seen a few people in the chat, and it's sad. It's sad to see. I've seen Tell is the worst player to ever play for Spurs.
Yeah.
Which I can guarantee you, Iggy and I are in our mid to late 40s.
He's definitely not the worst.
I can guarantee you he's nowhere near the worst. Nowhere near. And I've seen a few saying Xavi out. Nah. I mean, this is the thing. We expect instant success. Xavi needs time. Listen, he is a quality player. We saw when he came off the bench against Brighton how much he impacted the game playing in that 10. He's just got to find his feet, and he's got to be a bit more stronger. Obviously, he's one of those lightweight players, but we've had the Defoes, the Lennons, the Modric, and they find the way, and obviously he will become a quality player for us.
Look, it takes time, and it's only been playing in the Premier League 3 months. He's only been out of the club for 3 months, really. It was October, 3.5 months. He needs to do better. I would agree with that part. He needs to do better, and physically, he's a little lad, and he needs to get a bit more stronger. That's for sure. But in terms of quality, we need to play through him, and he needs to do a little bit more. He definitely has to improve, and that's all you're asking for. If you see signs of you think, you know what? Do you remember when Bergvall first came to the club when I was a young player? Yep. And then if only through games he got better as a player. And I think that's the same kind of scenario with Simons or Simons or Xavi, whatever you want to call him.
I stick with Xavi because I always think
stick to Xavi. I just think he needs game time, and we have to play. We have to trust the player and say, you know what, he's a good player, and just show a bit of confidence. If you start showing frustrations and you start getting on his back in the way that I know the home crowd. I know what we like at Tottenham, and I know what we like in our stadium, getting on each other's backs, and that. we just sometimes I just wish that we showed a little bit more support in a player, perhaps that's struggling. And then if over time he's not performing, then of course the manager himself has to make that decision to bring someone else in.
That's it. And I've also got another super chat in from Dreddo, who's been bang on the money with his super chats. And I mean, bang on the. I don't mean excuse the pun, bang on the money with a super chat. He said Xavi's played 300 minutes in the Prem. Tell an Odebear not much more, and fans already killing them. This is why players rarely flourish at our club. So toxic. And he's got a point. Listen, I people know how I felt about certain chairmen and how people would say negative or I say realistic I was when it comes to my feelings towards that man or whatever. And I know I could be very, very outspoken with that. But when it comes to the players, we just expect for some reason we just expect them to come in. It's a new manager,
New league.
New league for some of these players. Still getting scripts. I keep saying Thomas Frank still hasn't been able to play I still believe he hasn't been able to play his first choice 11 from what he's got in the entire squad with all the injuries and whatever. The team are rebuilding. We're undefeated. We've only got the one defeat. These players will take time. We're talking young players, and yes, a lot of people say if you're young enough, you're good enough. Look at these other players, X, Y, Z. It doesn't always work. Sometimes it needs time. Look at the confidence Tell was saying after Frank shoved him with the Leeds fans in front of the Spurs travelling fans, saying, "Do you know what? That gave me the momentum to believe. I know he put me out of the Champions League squad, but he believes in me. He trusts in me." I think we've got all this doom and gloom. The club is in a good place right now. I think from top to bottom. It's a new, exciting era we're going through as fans. We should all be behind, pulling in the same direction, and rooting these guys to come on and do better.
Yeah. No, listen, I agree. It's just, I just think we need to be a bit more patient with new players, especially ones that have come.
Oh, didn't even know the second half
had already started.
We were just talking away. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I didn't even know. I hadn't changed the channel.
47th minute.
Jesus Christ. Right.
We just got to be patient. We just got to be patient and got to get them to come through.
Back and we'd missed the goal. Yeah. So I do apologise, guys. It was a great chat. It was great having a chat with you guys and being interactive with you all. Hope you're enjoying the stream with myself and Iggy. Has any subs come on?
No,
we've missed everything.
I'm having it now. I just hope we could start the second half like we did the first half. First 50 minutes, that would be I'll take that on board. I'll take that 100%. Well, no subs made for Spurs or Villa. Okay, they brought up a stat right now. Second half goals conceded, fewest this season. Us and the Filth have only conceded one goal this season in the Premier League in the second half, and obviously that was Wolves. So let's see how this second half pans out. Hopefully the players that we were discussing can have more of an impact. As we speak, Pau Torres is bringing the ball out into our half now. Out wide to Luca Dean. Back to Pau Torres. They're playing here. Onana's found a bit of space there wide with Luca Dean. Cross comes in. Kevin Danso is there. Was a heavy touch, but he got there first and cleared the ball. Dinia's going down and rolling around trying to claim a penalty. Danso got the ball. They're horrible ones. I have to say a very dear friend of mine, Dan Gaze, is in the chat, who does a lot of great work for mental health and children with disabilities. And big up to you, brother. We'll speak later on this evening. Good to see you. Stopping play at the moment with an injury. I hope it's nothing serious. Just showing us the goals now. It's a great cross from Kudus on the left. Great play, Paulinho. Come on, let's get more of this in the first half. Right, do you know what? Now that Jack has put that there, what was you saying? 2-1 your prediction. Do you stand by your 2-1? Yeah. I'm still standing by my 3-1, as is Jack. Jeffrey, who is always
Positive has gone 3-1 Villa. What are people thinking? What are people thinking as we speak right now?
Trying to read everyone's comments in the
Geminini is
chat.
saying 4-2 Spurs.
I don't see that many goals. I don't see that many
We've got
goals.
2-1 Spurs, 2-1 Villa. Big up Iggy and Brian from El Said. Big up El Said, buddy. 3-1 Tottenham from the Garth game. They're showing Randall Kolo Mawani. Frank and Justin Cochrane in deep, deep conversation. It was a crunching tackle, but a
He's
fair
not
tackle
happy, is he?
from Danso.
He's not happy. Dinian and Danso.
Well, when you go for a tackle with Danso...
What's happened, guys, he's gone into... Danso's gone to clean the ball, and as his momentum of the ball, his studs is completely crunched on Dinian's foot. It wasn't great. It's not great to see. But
I didn't see that part.
I don't know what more he can do.
Yeah.
You know, the VAR's completely said, "Look, man, it's momentum. The ball's gone through, and it's not nice. It's not nice." And I completely understand why Dini's not happy with it.
Yeah.
But it's one of them ones, isn't it?
Yep, but Villa have the ball. Dangerous cross in. Straight to Vicario. Thank God there were no Villa players around there. Come on, Spurs, let's get it up. Let's get it moving.
Just listen to the crowd.
Let's have some energy.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the energy from the crowd. You know what I mean? I'm listening to them guys. I don't know if here we go. Finally, come on, you Spurs chance.
Paulinho whips it out wide. Lovely ball. Odegaard running at 2. Step overs. Finds Spence to Paulinho on the just outside the.
Come on, Kudus.
Now we've got Kudus 1-on-1. I tried to go past McGinn, but he had his number. Throw into Spurs.
See, with Odegaard, he got the doubled up on him on there, so he couldn't really take him on, and Kudus had a 1-on-1.
Oh, we forgot that Kevin Danso long throws are here today.
And the towel's out as well.
Here we go.
He's proper drying that ball
Come
out.
on, set piece goal. Come on, Kevin. A bit of contraband. I love it when they use that
Why?
word.
Why would you contraband because you've got a towel? Whatever.
The long throw. And it's a very deep one. Oh! It's called.
Yeah! Oh,
That's gotta be handball.
God. That handball? He's saying no.
He's saying it's too close to his chest.
The referee's completely ruled out, saying his arms were like this.
VAR will look at it. Let's have a look. Oof. Is that in a natural position?
I don't know.
It's coming here. All right, that's got the Spurs. Got the Spurs fans up. Kevin Danso's throw caused major issues. He's on the other side now with the contraband.
His hands were. I know that his hands were here. They weren't like they were out, in an unnatural position or close to his body. So I don't know. I wouldn't want, if that was Mickey van der Ven or our defenders, I wouldn't want that to be given. So I'm gonna.
Here comes Danso. God, he has got such a long throw. But they deal with it. Back with Danso.
That's it. Recycle.
Porro. Let's get it to...
Need to get him.
Oh, good idea.
Very good
Great ball. Kudus, get... Go. Oh, goal scramble. Bentancur, edge of the area. Paulinho goes for goal. Oh!
So close, guys. So close.
This is more like it, Spurs. Great ball from Porro to Kudus. Great defending from Villa. Comes out. Bentancur wins it back again with his closing down. Paulinho.
Oh, good save.
Is that going to go in?
Yeah, he saved that.
Was it going in, though?
It was going just wide, but Martinez had to make sure.
This is more like it. Much better, as Doug Hill just said. Much better. Great ball from Porro to get that move started. Khan Kudus. Short corner.
Good little spell for Spurs.
Jed Spence whips it in. That's a great ball. Oh!
What a save, man. Flags up, thankfully, because that would have annoyed me that we didn't put that one away. But still a good save.
This is more like it, Spurs.
Knocking at the
Spurs
door,
went
guys. We're
short.
knocking at the door.
Porro to the edge of the area to Spence. The ball
Paulinho,
comes in. Who's headed that in? Bentancur.
in this 55 minutes, Paulinho's been our best player, man. But
he's
just easy, guys.
But we are definitely
Knocking at the door, man. Good spell for Spurs. We just got to keep going, man.
That's more than 8 seconds. Long ball from Martinez. Kevin Danso in the air again. He does not lose balls in the air. Spurs fans finding their voice.
About time, you know.
DJ Samuel, my brother, saying we're knocking on the door. Let's hope we huff and puff and blow that house down. Yeah, Chris Benoit saying from Kane and Son to Tel and Odebear, but thankfully it's a new dawn, it's a new day with the Spurs hierarchy. January and summer will be telling, and I am still utterly 100% convinced Harry Kane will be back. Oh. Aston Villa very close. Very, very close to taking the lead.
I'm not going to...
I thought that was in.
Yeah, shit a brick there.
I honestly thought that was in.
So the ball got played in between Danso and Van der Ven with Marley, knocking it to the side with his right foot and hitting it with his left foot. Thankfully, he's hit the side netting. My.
A couple of people saying Bergvall warming up.
Richarlison's getting ready.
Oh, Richarlison.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think we'll see.
No.
Spurs on the attack. Matisse Tell.
Have a shot, Simmons. Have a shot.
He should have had a shot. Paulinho, set up for Paulinho.
Yeah, why didn't he get a shot? And he had the opportunities. And this is the confidence. The crowd were saying shoot. Like he heard it. Just he's got to be more daring. You know,
Yep.
Don't worry about getting criticised. He's got to be daring. Richarlison's definitely coming on.
Mr. J Murray.
A new look for
Canada. Yeah, he's gone bleach. Oh, when he went like blonde, he scored those great goals against Burnley.
Bleach. He's almost white. That's how bleached it is.
So Richie, he's making changes quickly. Yeah, of course I can. Of course I can.
Oh.
Villa have got a
Offside,
corner.
I think.
Oh, is it offside?
Was that offside or was it a corner?
Better?
Yes, perfect.
Yeah. So who do you reckon? Do you reckon it's Richie for Tell?
Yeah.
Or Richie for Odebear, and then Tell goes left? Thomas Frank's got his tactic board out.
I think he's going up front, man. He's going up front. Looks like.
Okay, Spurs on the attack. Simmons.
Come on, take him
Go
on
on,
now.
Odebear.
In his own, bring him in his own area.
Trying to get to the byline. Cross it, low cross, straight to the first man, but Odebear doing what he could there. Oh!
It's right there.
Odebear started well this half. Cross from Porro deflected, and it deflected straight into the arms of Martinez.
I think we're putting Richarlison in, maybe gives us a bit more aerial.
Yep, and I think Tell will go off because Odebear has been bright. Spurs, is that Van der Ven?
Yeah.
Van der Ven's deep. Okay. Come on, Spurs. Odebear. Simmons now just outside the area. Spence whips it in. Too high. And out for a goal kick. So let's see. Richie is coming on for Tell. Matisse Tell's day is done. And on comes Richarlison. We need him to get back in the goals.
I just don't see where column 1 is going to come on at this stage. I really don't, if he's playing up top.
Well, Richie can go left, can't he? If it was to be an Odell, he could go 2 up top. But yep, let's see.
I mean, the
what
commentary
Richie
was
can
saying that they don't, he hasn't got, he's only just come back, so he's not. Oh, Ollie Watkins has come. I thought he came back from England injured. Now he's available.
do. Yep, they're making Ollie Watkins and who's that? Is that Bundia?
Yeah.
He's
2 subs on, 2 attacking subs on,
Yeah.
mad.
Bundia. I think he's a very good player.
60 minutes, often where the substitutes get made. So now two attacking players coming on for Villa. So they feel, Brian, they feel that this game's up for the grabs as well,
Yep.
from their point of view.
I think it's going to be very open this half. So Villa making changes.
Marlon.
Marlon and Gassand off. Watkins and Bundia on. So Spurs have a throw in on the right hand side. Pedro Porro is about to take it. To Paulinho. Porro tries to play it into the centre. Or McGinn now just Villa. McGinn goes for goal from outside the area and it's high and wide.
This can go either way here
This
today.
is, you
It's
know
got
what?
that. It's got.
I think there's a few
It's
goals
got the
in the second
makings
half.
of right now. It really can go either way,
Yep.
and we really need to try and regain control of this game. I feel like we're not.
I think the next sub we have to see.
We've lost that little bit of
Bergvall.
fluidity, We've lost that little bit. We had a little spell in that second half there,
Yep.
and then now it's gone back. Where Aston Villa now regaining a little bit, and we've lost that little bit of fluidity. Kudus, we haven't been able to get Kudus into the game at all. Xavi's not got himself there. It was light there. Again, we see the way he put his foot in there. It was a bit light.
Villa attacking
On
down
the
the left
attack
with
again.
Lucadinha. Ball comes in, overhit. Spence heads it away. Out wide now on the right-hand side of Villa's. Come on, Spurs. We've got to snap out of this.
We're losing the midfield, Brian. We're
are.
losing the midfield.
I think so. I think Sar's got to come on. You're not going to beat Kevin Danso. Well done.
I see Sar or even Bergvall coming on just to
Yeah.
give us a little bit more in that midfield. We're losing. Our 3 are losing the battle against their 3.
Yeah, we need some energy. Guys in the chat right now, if you could bring on Sar or Bergvall, who are you bringing on? I'm going for Sar. What about you?
We lack quality. We lack quality and a bit of creativity. So out of the 2, who has the creativity, Sar
I think we need the engine more.
or Bergvall? You can make 2 subs.
Yeah.
Take both of them off.
We've got
and bring
3 people saying
Bergvall
Sar,
on.
1 saying both. Then we've got a Bergvall. A lot of people saying...
I'll take both. I'll take Bentancur and Xavier.
Kudus now, running down the right. There's no movement. Paulinho to Bentancur to Spence. Out wide to Odebert. Odebert to Xavi. Back to Bentancur. Odebert now looking. Let's make some movement.
The other thinking I had is putting Xavi out on the left-hand side for Odebert and getting Sar and Bergvall on that way.
That is another way of looking at it. Spurs keeping possession at the moment, and again out wide left to Wilson Odebert.
You see,
Almost dispossessed, but Simmons was there to collect it.
I wouldn't take Kudus off. I know he's had a quiet game and way too quiet for my liking.
Yep.
But he's still someone that's got that little bit of magic that creates something and get you a goal.
Correct.
Either create or score, and you can't. At the moment, we don't have anyone else really, unless we want Johnson to come in there, guys.
Porro's just been absolutely taken out.
That to me, that's a yellow card there. He's gone straight through him.
Porro is absolutely...
That's a yellow card. No? I know Buendia's only come on, but who cares? Just because he's come on, he can't get a yellow card.
I hate that. I hate when people do that. So we've got a free kick. Pedro Porro is standing behind it.
But we definitely need to recognise that we were losing that midfield.
100%. Right, short to Kudus. Porro's on the overlap for him. It's 2-on-2 there. Kudus is going at both of them. He's taken both of them on.
Yeah.
Low ball in, cleared out for a throw-in. But Kudus, just like that, got past two players, had the space.
That's what he has. That's what he has. And I think he's probably like waiting for the last quarter of the game to really turn the screw. He's obviously, I think he's obviously...
So there's a few people...
He looks a bit...
Down so long throw.
You know, he's lagging a little bit.
There's a few people that I don't know if they're joking. And if they're joking, please stop the fake scores coming in. But it looks like... Let's have a look. I get all excited now, thinking the goal's coming in now.
Oh, well, people in the chat saying
There's a few.
Yeah, just...
Danso. Oh, God knows where Martinelli was. Bentancur is... Right, Danso out wide. Great ball, Kudus. It's a short ball. Short ball, he was offside.
That's frustrating there. Frustrating. Yellow card as well.
Yeah, can we stop with the fake scores? We'll start timing people out. It's just... Let's all enjoy the game together. I believe we're very close to the 500 likes.
Martinez
people.
was in no man's land for that one, for that throw.
They're causing problems. He's gone down so easy.
Stop it, Martinez.
The shithousery. Guys, we're very close to the 500 likes. Let's get on the 500
he's done
likes.
It twice. I think Danso's mistaken Dini for cash.
Maybe, yeah.
Someone needs to tell him he's the other guy playing on the other side of the pitch.
So Villa go for a long ball.
Come on, Spurs.
Kevin, honestly, they've just got... There's a massive game on after this one, isn't there? Liverpool United.
I can't see anything but a Liverpool win now. I know, like Man United fans might hate. I don't know. I just think Liverpool at home is going to steamroll past them. I see Amorim going after this. Depends how they lose that game.
And then Marinakis will take Amorim. So we're in the 68th minute.
Who's that? Oh,
Matisse Teller's got an ice pack on his calf.
Yeah.
Shin.
Come on, Rich.
Big ice pack.
We look a bit toothless going forward, man.
We do. We need some changes. We need some changes. We've had those two patches in the first half, first and second half, where we've come out on guns blazing.
Control again.
Yeah. Did I just hear that right? We haven't had a draw in the Premier League with Villa since 2012. That can't be right. Right. Come on, Spurs.
Coming up to the 70th minute mark, guys. 20 minutes left and plus injury time.
Right, Porro. Kudus. Paulinho. Back to Kudus, who's in the central... Oh, he was in the number 10 position and was taking.
Right, got the ball.
Yeah, he got the ball. Look at Porres. Look at. Okay, Watkins. Paulinia. Mate, I'd keep saying this guy. The first thing he did when he came out the room was slide and tackle the midwife.
He covers a lot. He covers a lot of ground. He really does.
His awareness.
Yeah.
And his anticipation for danger is just unbelievable. 4 shots, 1 on target in the second half for us. 2 for Villa, 0 on target. 5 touches in their box. What did it say? 3 for Villa.
Yeah.
And we've had 57% possession.
The thing is,
corner to Villa.
For all the possession, attacking, defending, and stuff like that, neither of the keepers have really had a lot to do. You know, so it's not been enough goal mouth danger. But a corner for Aston Villa. Let's hope this is not the one.
So, Matty Cash to take the corner, of all people. Corner comes in, and Kevin Danso is there to clear. It's back in. Well done, Odebear. Good defending, Odebear. Well done. I think he's done reasonably well today, Odebear. Needs a bit more confidence in his decision making.
It hasn't been enough of a threat for me in in the areas that we need him to be. I can't afford to go for the effort, getting up and down the line and that, but I need him to get us goals, create goals, and he hasn't done that.
I have to say, I think that this game is crying out for Brennan Johnson. You look at it, if you want to guarantee a goal, he's the one, isn't he?
We just got to get up the field a bit more. You know, we're losing a lot of yards.
Paulinia's just carried the ball. The subs are coming on. So it's Kolo Muani and Bergvall.
So Richarlison's going to go left.
And will it be Bentancur? Will it be Xavi?
We might even go 2 up front. We remain to see, depending who goes off.
So Kolo Muani's going to get a good chunk of minutes here. Can he be the headline?
So one thing is definite, we are making substitutions, and it is Bergvall and Muani. We just need waiting to see who the players coming off are, and then that kind of determines how we're going to play. If anything changes tactically, or whether we stay the same. Richarlison
winning the ball there. Well done, Richie. Kudos. Just over. Just wouldn't run for him.
He looks tired, Kudos. I don't know if it's the internationals or what, but he looks really tired today.
Villa now with Onana. Such a good player he is. Out wide, and Villa got a bit of space on their right-hand side. But we've got back into shape. Long searching ball, straight into the arms of Vicario. Who was sending it out immediately to Jed Spence on the left. Van de Ven. To super Kevin Danso. Back to Mickey. Spurs just keeping hold of the ball. Bentancur. Again, Danso bringing it out. Porres made the run. Tried to find him, but it got deflected. It's out for a Spurs throw. And I think the subs will now be... They're making the subs now?
Are we going to be allowed to make the subs or not?
Or are we taking the throw? No, I think...
What's taking so long? I don't get it.
The referee can clearly see that we're making subs. Bentancur hoists it forward. Kudos tried up. Villa, Pau Torres just ushers him out and lets the ball run into Martinez's hands. Villa bringing the ball forward. Danso wins it again high up. Kudus now has loads of space.
Attack it.
He could have. What's he doing?
Yeah, it just
We're on the counter attack, and
I can see him going off. Actually, you know that.
Yeah, but there was no energy.
No, he looks tired. He's a bit short of ideas. That's
Villa on the break now. Ollie Watkins, Jed Spence. Well done, Jed.
No foul, Jed. No foul, Jed.
Jed did well there. Oh, get up. Villa now. Spurs got back into shape. Villa just in our half now. Bundia to John McGinn. Out wide. Villa now just keeping the ball. Anana. Villa trying to make space. Oh, that's inside Porro. A cross coming in from Cash.
You see there, we've got players
Spence
behind the ball, Brian, but
Yep.
we're very passive.
Yep.
There's no real pressure at any point. So, yeah, it's
Villa are slightly,
bit of a concern,
slightly
that.
getting the
Another
upper hand
corner.
here.
How many corners is that in this half, you know? We the only thing I'm critical of Frank about a little bit is I feel it takes too long to make his substitutions.
Well, they've been trying to make the. I agree with
Yeah.
you. They're trying to make the subs, but the referee keeps playing on. But we do need the subs to come on quicker. That part I can agree. Corner comes in. Benton calls the first one there, and then Paulinho hoops
Come
it
on,
clear.
boys. Come on. I'm biting my nails here like I'm mad.
That's why I started taking a few. Oh, that's a
Man, that
peach
is
of
a
a ball.
ball, man.
And he brought it down. Villa now, dangerous. Oh, they've just taken the Bundia's just put the ball in the back of the net. (2-1) Aston Villa.
We were just too passive, man. We were too passive, and that ball's gone over the top. Brilliant ball by Matty
Yep.
Cash. That guy, he brought it down.
Brought it down brilliantly.
Nothing. But there was no. Watch this. There was no pressure at any point.
Yep.
We've been too. We've got players behind the
Look
ball.
at this
We're
ball.
not too
This is
passive.
a-
Look,
This ball from Matty
this
Cash,
ball.
as
But
much as
look,
I hate
but
it,
he's got to take it down,
that's
and
a fantastic
he
ball.
takes it down, plays it to him.
Where's the defence?
We're not there. We're not. And again, see what I mean? Another shot outside the box. There's
Yeah.
no pressure on the ball, guys. This is what happened with the first goal.
Yeah.
Look at this ball here. He plays it into him, but look, we've got 4 men around around it, and with not one leaves their station to go and close that ball
It's a
down.
great
But look,
finish.
it's gone round it. Look, we've got so many. Nah, Vicario's trying to claim the number 27 was blocking his view, but not having that. There was no pressure on the ball, man, and we're still trying to make those substitutions.
Yep. People saying Frank out. Let's behave.
Yeah, Frank out and Gin. I mean,
We've lost one game this season. Game still isn't done. Right, the subs are being made. Xavi has gone off for Bergval. And Odebear for Mawani. So it does look like Richie may be going left. Mawani can play left as well, so we'll soon see.
subs are taking too long, man. Too long. It's details, details, details.
Right, come on, Spurs. Don't drop off now.
Yeah.
That's right.
Come on, Brian. It's
on.
10 minutes, plenty of time. 10 minutes plus injury time.
Come on, Dan. So
Yeah, so the away fans are chanting, aren't they?
Yep, long throw comes in. Tyrant leap from Onana. And Aston. Well done, Paulinho. Come on, Porro. Porro's on the wide right. Crosses it in. Oh, Mwani was coming into it. Mwani.
There was nothing wrong with that goal.
No.
They were looking at to see if the Rodgers was blocking the island. Nah, it was the onside anyway, regardless, so it doesn't really matter.
Richie to Kudus. Bergval. Porro.
You see, Villa, you know what, with their substitutions, Brian, Watkins and Buendia, they felt that they could get something, and they felt they can go on to win this game, and they were very positive in their game. We you know, that's... And one of those subs proved to go and get the goals. Hopefully we do the same. One of our subs can get a goal here.
Onana's going off for Villa.
Barkley.
Ross Barkley's coming on. Right. Can't Spurs. Porro is down holding his face. Super chat from Aston Anderson. 3 wins in our last 18 Premier League home games. Yep, it's a big issue. It is a big problem that we have had this calendar year. It's been a shocking home return. Away were phenomenal.
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know.
The home form needs to be addressed.
I mean, the chants are coming from the away fans. If it's feeling like an away game today, it really is.
Yep.
It's got, in terms of atmosphere, I'm talking about, guys, it's feeling like an away game.
Long ball from Villa, but thankfully into the arms of Vicario. Come on, Spurs. We need a late
I don't
flurry.
feel like the home. I don't feel like there's the home advantage of having a 60,000 fans there.
Yep.
I'm not feeling it.
Come on, Kudus. Well done, Kudus. Come on, let's have some magic. Out for a Spurs throw. Kevin Danso, get the ball. Danso's coming forward. Porro's taking it quickly. Back to Danso. Van de Ven taking on. Well done. Porro looking for Bergval. It's a good ball. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Oh, he's pulled it back, but straight to a Villa player.
Offside.
Offside. Pape Matar and Brennan are about to be introduced.
You see, for me, these subs have coming on like they're coming too late, man. It's the 85th minute. I don't understand what impact a player can have in 5 minutes plus injury time. Do you know what I mean?
There will be a fair chunk of injury time, actually, with all the
I'm hoping so, but I just want to see those subs we made earlier. The subs we make, the 3 subs on the hour.
Yep.
And put the last 2, give them at least 15 minutes, so 75 minutes at least.
Bergval gives away a needless foul. Just let you know, guys, after the game, we'll be taking a short 10-15 minute break, and then we'll be back with the instant match reaction and the fan show, where you will have your chance to come in and speak of what you've been thinking in regards to the game, and we hope you can join us. Bentancur is off for Sarr, and Spence is off for Brennan Johnson. And we've got the note paper that's going to Kolo Muani. I think he's gone straight up top.
Front. Put it in your socks, don't throw it away. Is he putting Johnson at left back?
It looks that way. Or wing back, should we say. Corner to Villa.
We've got three at the back with wing backs. Paulo Johnson wing backs. And Colin Wan has gone up front with Richarlison. That's what it seems to me.
Yep. The Villa fans in full voice. Danso wins it in the air again. Gone. Now he can break. Mawani is streaming forward, and Porro is just off balance, and the ball's gone out for a goal kick. There was a great opportunity to break there.
Yeah, just needed a better ball in there. I think Mwane had the beating of the defender.
Yep.
You can see it there. Look, he's got a beating. He's gone on a foot race, and he's got a beating. One good ball in there. Might have been him.
But one man you'd want that ball to be at the feet of.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but we need to get on.
Come on, Porro. Danso now.
We're not able to express ourselves at home for long periods of time.
Spurs have got goals late at the death in recent games. Let's hope there is one. Watkins coming forward. Buendia. Oh, they're in. Brennan Johnson doing a good defensive job there. Okay, we've got a throw in. Seven minutes apparently. Come on, Danso, launch one in. The long throw comes in. Mickey Van der Ven tried to flick it on, but couldn't get any purchase on it.
Counter is on here.
Well done, Lucas Bergvall. Intercepted a great through ball. Kudus. Oh, yeah.
Not his day today, hasn't
it? Really isn't. The players that we've needed to have top games, i.e. your Xavi Simons, your Kuduses, just haven't been at the races. Now Villa are in. Watkins one-on-one with Mickey Van der Ven.
This can kill it.
Great defending, Mickey. Right, as we're about to enter injury time or stoppage time.
Our attacking players today have been null and void, man.
Yep.
7 minutes.
7 minutes. This is something that needs to be addressed, especially in January. Need Solanke back. Need Mawani getting minutes.
That's the setup. When Aston Villa will get their goal, they will drop a little bit off, and then all of a sudden you're putting players on it that are normally on the counter attack.
Mawani, Kudus, Carl Kudus. We can break now. There is a big break. Kudus went for the ball like Porro, but has got the purchase of the ball, but didn't beat the first man. Villa just holding on to the ball now. Kolo Muani pressing. Back to Martinez. Richie closing. And now more played out wide. Come on, Spurs, get to the ball.
Doing well, Villa. Yeah. They just said it now.
Yep.
Their game management since they've been good.
Come on, Spurs. Offside. Okay, they've played on. Can't Spurs. Good ball. Come on, Kudus. Carl Kudus. Call to Tottenham.
Come on, boys.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, Kudus. One quality delivery.
Ninety-second minute, 5 to go.
Come on. Kudus delivers. Paulinho. Go! Oh!
Oh, come on. Not
That's
serious.
Mawani.
Missed this shot completely, man.
It was there for him.
Why is this happening, man? Like, he's got
literally.
a free shot there and he's missed it.
He just...
It's a complete air shot.
CCM 28 has said Odebear just a Belgian hill. I think it's a little bit too early to be saying that, but fair play. Thanks for putting the super chat in. Spurs on the attack. Can't. Oh, Porro, please get it. Well done, Pedro. It's got out for a Villa throw. Halfway into our half.
It's an important challenge, man. Do you know what? I'm gutted because there's certain windows where we're there and we could have swayed it our way. And
right, Spurs got a goal kick. Time is definitely running out.
Our changes were too late, man. Our changes were, and theirs were bang on time. And it's the game management and reading the situations. And I think today, Emery has read it a little bit better than Frank.
And I will say as well, we're in.
And he was rewarded with his brave changes that he made.
Yep, that you're right. When you can bring on quality like
they were
Bundia and Watkins.
Thing is, Brian, they were playing high. I mean,
correct. No, you're right.
we can chat about this after the game's over, but quite a few points I want to discuss. But once the game's done.
Come on, Spurs. Pedro Porro. Kudus out wide. Come on, Kudus. Kudus whips it in. Oh, okay, go on, shoot. Oh, Johnson.
We had the man over as well.
So he got out for a throw-in?
Just
No, went out for a goal kick.
technically, he's got that all wrong, man. He's hit that ball on a half volley outside of his foot, man. That is outside of his foot.
I think that might just
from that
be it.
situation, the ball's come across, guys, right to left. Johnson gets it, brings it down on a half volley. Instead of looking to hit it this way, he's hit it outside the foot and it's gone away from goal. My.
Right. Last, Colour Spurs, get it forward. Vicario rolls it out to Danso, out wide to Porro. Porro spreads it wide, good ball to Johnson. Takes it on the chest well. Waiting for the overlap. He's cut inside. Ball comes in. Oh. Between Kudus. But Villa deal with it. Vicario's come out to the halfway line now. Get it forward.
Last 30
Long
seconds.
ball. Looking wide to Pape Matasar. Oh, it's offside.
Why is he offside from there, man? Why is he offside?
I think once this kick has been made, full-time whistle, Spurs lose their second game of the Premier League season, their second game at home, and Spurs have been defeated. And in the grand scheme of things, you would have to say the better team won.
Yeah, second half was better from them. The second half was a better, I don't know.
Yep. Well, listen, guys, join us back in about 10-15 minutes when we'll have the instant match reaction and the fan show where you can come on and have your say. Spurs lose to Aston Villa 2-1. Speak to you soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And as always, come on you Spurs.